This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you are the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon versus Legend. Join us as we take a deep dive into the lore of the Star Wars universe.
Hello and welcome to Holocron Histories podcast. That is the right podcast. Welcome to the Holocron Histories podcast, where we talk about Star Wars canon versus legends. I'm one of your hosts, Austin, also known as Teacup.
And I am your other host, Ben of Temeria. Yeah.
And we are here. Sorry, there are just like, I've got a Discord server popping off, and I've got text, and it's all coming in on the same screen. And I have ADHD, and I have now put my computer on Do Not Disturb. So I can, normally it is not this bad during the show.
It's all good. It happens.
Yes. So anyway, what I was saying is that we are here for our monthly patron chat where we can talk with our patron, Kodojo, who's here. Welcome, Kodojo.
Hello there.
Yes. General Kodojo, if you will. So we're here and we're going to talk some villains. Is that right?
Yeah. Kind of want to rank all the villains that we come up with.
So,
Which we have a pretty good list.
So do you want to go through, because there were some people I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, looking at the list here, we have obviously Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, Darth Maul, Tarkin, Dooku, Thrawn, Grievous, the Grand Inquisitor. I don't know which.
Second sister.
Second sister. Okay. We have the third sister. Is that right?
Yeah.
After her. Okay. Then we have the sixth brother, the fifth sister.
Maybe I can't, or sixth sister. I can't remember her name.
Ninth brother. Seventh sister, which I believe is that the seventh? Pretty sure that's the seventh. The Inquisitor numbers are weird. We have Galen?
No, that's Crosshair.
That's Crosshair. Sorry, and then we have Moff. Oh God,
that's Overseer.
He's from Rogue One.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. Why can't I remember his name? It was a good movie.
It was one of the only good two movies with the side stories. But anyway, we got the Overseer. We have Cad Bane, Jango Fett, Moff Gideon, Asajj Ventress, Savage Opress, the Night Mother. We got Dagon, and then we have what's Cal's friend / nemesis in the game?
Bode.
Then we have the Drengar. I cannot remember his name either.
The Drengar.
Is he a Drengar?
Which one?
Which
one?
After Bode.
Ravis?
Ravis, thank you. Kylo Ren, Boba Fett, Jabba the Hutt, Bosk, the one Jedi / Dark Jedi from Fallen Order. We have, oh gosh, what's her name? She's from
Andor.
She's from Andor. She's an Imperial officer.
Is that the blonde Imperial
Yes.
officer?
Yeah.
The ISB agent?
Yep,
Okay.
ISB agent. Then we have
Brenna Miro.
Drenna Miro, and then oh gosh, some of these last ones are like escaping me because they're like more background characters than villains in my eyes.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I'm not sure who that one is.
Oh, well, we have Phasma. Then we have Hux. Some other
First Order guy. Oh god, we're gonna have to look all these
another
up.
another First Order guy.
So we've got the First Order guys. Look, I am gonna preface this because I did my ranking earlier. If you're a sequel fan, just a little warning: I was not kind to the sequels.
And then we have Barris, and then oh god, do they not show their names on here?
No, they don't. I don't know
No.
why.
Oh, that's
You just
dumb.
gotta know.
And
There's
then-
one guy from the Clone Wars that I don't know. He looks like he's from Onderon.
And then we have Snoke
But I
at the very
can't.
last. So,
Yeah.
for everybody listening, sorry for all that butchering, because there's we just pulled up this random of villains list, and a lot of the villains are like background characters from the Empire or from the First Order that honestly none of us really care for because they were never in the spotlight.
Not for too long.
Yeah, not for too long at all. So yeah. So we just want to go in each one and just put them in. We have S, A, B, C, and then F for rankings. Obviously S being the highest, A second, B third, C fourth, and obviously F being last because yeah.
Did you decide you were going to share your screen or not share your screen?
I was going to share it
Okay.
because it's kind of hard to on
It screws up the
the-
video, apparently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't do well with the video. But anyway,
Okay.
so first off, we have Darth Vader.
S tier.
Obviously,
away.
that's going to be an S tier
Right. Like,
because
he's the original.
Yeah.
You can't.
I mean, if nothing else, if you watch Obi-Wan, he literally kills an innocent civilian within like 10 seconds of trying to coax out Obi-Wan.
Right? Like Obi-Wan shows like Vader is not one to trifle with at all.
Right. But even just like the first scene, he's like choking the guy.
Right?
And-
yeah, right. That's true.
But he comes in and we like immediately know he's the bad guy. Like there is no doubt
oh,
in
absolutely.
the mind from the very beginning. Vader, like when you ask most people in the world, whether they're huge Star Wars fans or not, and you ask them who is the main villain of Star Wars, I mean, most Star Wars fans will tell you Palpatine, but the average person is going to say, "Oh, Darth Vader."
Right. Oh, absolutely, because
Hmm.
he's the one they monetized the most out of
Mm-hmm.
the original two antagonists of the series.
Oh, yeah.
So next up, we do have Sidious. Obviously, that's also S tier
S tier.
No,
because
I put him up into he's an A for me.
he's an A for you. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Okay, defend that. I would like you
Defend
to
that.
defend that.
My defense is that even though Palpatine is very smart, I'm not afraid of Palpatine. Like when I think about the Emperor, y'all are all frozen.
I'm frozen.
Or Ben was frozen.
Oh no,
Ben
sorry.
was for a minute.
Oh, I was just looking at my phone.
Or maybe
Sorry.
you're just really still. But anyway, so what I was saying is Palpatine, I was never scared of Palpatine as I was with Vader as a kid. Like, and like really being like, my criteria for villain for S tier is they have to be scary, they have to be well written, and they have to be, powerful or in your face. And like Palpatine, while powerful And I think that he is well written. He doesn't really plan. He doesn't really plan very well, and like he's not that scary for me. So I put him in A tier.
That's fair. That is very, very fair.
I would like to counter that. Thank you very much.
Okay, then go ahead.
He orchestrated a war to kill off the entire Jedi Order, killing untold billions in the process. Because CIS invaded planets, and who knows how many they killed in a single planet conquest. Not to mention, all the clones he had grown were then just thrown away and killed.
Right. But here is my question.
He put himself in power of the banking clan as one of the plots. He positioned everything so that way he can have ultimate power.
Okay, so but is Palpatine really, is he anything without the evil underlings under him who are willing to commit those atrocities?
I mean, he does have the charm to get people to do what he wants.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not great. He is a great villain. I just think that he is not S tier in Star Wars for me. He is in that A tier for me.
I mean, if you read the not Padme, Princess Leia novel, where she was sort of growing up in the Junior Senate program, she met Palpatine once, and she was terrified. She went cold. She could barely move. His presence alone scared the hell out of people.
I guess that's fair. I guess I just go back to like, and this isn't even really fair because I've been with Palpatine for so much longer than this, but like when I read the Revan novel and they first ever introduced Vitiate, like they didn't name him, he was just the Emperor, whatever. In the Revan novel, I sat there and thought when I was reading, I was like, oh, this is what they were going with Palpatine.
Yeah, I can see that. Like they were compared to like in SWTOR with the Emperor and what they did in Legends. They don't. I mean, Palpatine has a fear factor, but it's not like Vader fear factor, or even comparable to Vitiate / the Emperor, where he physically killed an entire planet by himself on a completely different planet light years away, or in also influencing the greatest Jedi of all time to become a Sith Lord.
I mean,
Palpatine. Yeah, true. I mean, I see where you're coming from. Like where he's an A, he's up there, but he's not like fear factor.
I will concede and let you all put him in S tier. We can keep him.
I will concede that after the Jedi Order was destroyed, he kind of dropped off, but that's only because he ran out of things to do. His ultimate goal was to kill the Jedi.
Right. True. And I think that's what I'm going with is like when I was watching, I mean, I was young when I first watched Star Wars, like 4 years old or something like that. And when you finally get to, because we don't see the Emperor in person until Return of the Jedi. We get him in hologram in
A New
whatever,
Hope.
But no,
Empire.
Empire.
It was Empire.
When I first saw him, I was like, oh, this scary guy is just crinkled up a raisin. But you know, when we talk about real world comparisons sometimes, like oftentimes old wrinkled white men are at the forefront of evil. And
fair. But anyway, let's
so I'm not willing to die on this tier.
Yeah, let's
so he can be an S tier. He can be an S tier.
Next we have Darth Maul. Oh god, my dog is barking a storm. It's probably because my Amazon package is here. But anyway, can you hear my dog?
No.
Okay, good. This is how soundproofing works. So next we have Darth Maul. So I'm gonna put Darth Maul in A. More for the fact because of the story arc they finally did for him in Clone Wars. Because granted, originally he was only Phantom Menace. He was only in that one film, and that was it. And then Clone Wars comes around, and then Rebels, to where it gives a lot more to his character. As well, if you go and look at the comics, his character is really fleshed out, and he does a lot of atrocities.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about this, because I guess I'm going to be the contrary person here, because I put him in S tier.
Oh,
but
really?
This is solely because of, I feel like I know he's only in Phantom Menace, but we discount the hype and excitement we all felt when he pulls out that double lightsaber.
Oh, absolutely. That was
and
awesome.
For me, that we knew he has 2 lines in the whole movie. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2 lines. You're right.
Or even 1 line
roughly.
or whatever.
It's like
roughly,
1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2 lines in the whole movie. But we know he's the villain. We watch him. He's kind of scary. He kind of looks... Did you all ever see like the Insidious movies?
Insidious. Oh, the nightmare.
The horror
realm.
one?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I don't do horror.
Well, so there's a creature in one, I think it's like the second one, that looks like Darth Maul or whatever. They have a little
I've
demon
seen
thing.
pictures of it.
Yeah. And so, but like that's the thing, like that leaves the impression is when I see something with like a red and black face paint like that, I think, oh, that's Darth Maul. And then to add on top of his Clone Wars arc, which are one, when you watch the Clone Wars arc and you see that intro of the Star Wars, the Clone Wars logo in red.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, and I can't, for the fear factor, you do not tell me you did not have nightmares about Spider Legs Maul. I know Spider Legs Maul is not real and he can't hurt you, but he's scary.
Yeah, and I really, really liked the performance that Sam Witwer did at playing as Maul, because so in that scene where we first see him in the Spider Legs form, he is, just crazy, mumbling off. And originally, if you go and watch the interview, Sam Witwer, the script they gave him is literally mumble, 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 and just had random stuff on the script. So he was able to make up whatever he wanted. So he started quoting the Sith code from memory and everything. And it's just like, everybody was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, what?
And I think we would have a little more hate for Maul if we didn't also hate Satine.
Yeah. I would like to point out that Maul was, in my opinion, the person who pushed Obi-Wan to the dark side the closest. Both times.
Absolutely.
Both times.
Yes.
With Qui-Gon's death and Satine's death, those were, in my opinion, the closest times Obi-Wan ever went to the dark side.
And I think it's a testament of Maul as Obi-Wan's villain in this more than Anakin, is that, like, I think a testament is that final confrontation scene we get with Obi-Wan and Maul. Because Obi-Wan in that whole scene is going to be like, I'm not going to take vengeance on you. You have caused me unspeakable harm across decades. But I'm not going to take this vengeance until he mentions Luke. And Obi-Wan has to protect Luke.
Yeah.
True.
That's when he strikes against Maul.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing about this is that that's a testament that Maul will never push him to break. Because if he wasn't going to break for Satine, he's not going to break.
Yeah.
And then the only other person he really cared about was Anakin, who he dealt with himself.
True. But all right, so next we have Tarkin. So Tarkin's a good character, but I'm putting him in C, in my opinion, because we don't get a whole lot with him.
Really don't.
We get him for a little bit in the Clone Wars, and then we get him in A New Hope. That's literally it.
He's all throughout Rebels. He's in Rogue One.
True.
He's
mostly a bureaucrat, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the scariest kind. He's so real.
Conrad Kurz. Not Conrad Kurz.
He deserves to be in A tier. My whole thing about it,
Really?
because I know that there is a certain blue skin individual coming up that will probably be put in S tier.
Oh, absolutely.
And they do almost the same things, just Thrawn does it better. So if we're gonna put Thrawn in S tier, we need to put Tarkin at least in A.
Okay.
Tarkin wasn't really a military man, though. He was a politician and a bureaucrat.
No, he was a military man.
He was
His
a military
position
man.
was military.
He was military, and I will say he was one of the very few people who knew Darth Vader, who he really was.
He suspected. I don't think he actually fully knew. He was maybe 95% sure.
I'm pretty sure he knew it.
No, he and Thrawn are the ones who figure it out. But this is my thing about Tarkin, is you don't rule the star systems as you do without an ability of fear. Like, yes, Leia can stand up to Tarkin, but if we're going to move Palpatine in there for Palpatine's portrayal in Leia, Princess of Alderaan, Tarkin comes to their house, and it is like there is so much anxiety in the Organa family household because of Tarkin's presence, because Tarkin could undo everything. And so, I mean, they fake a affair between Mon Mothma and Bail just to throw Tarkin off the scent of the Rebel Alliance.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
So next we have Count Dooku, or Darth Tyrannus. So, granted, with Tales of the Jedi, they added a bit more to him.
Yeah.
So, without any of the animated series, he's definitely a C tier.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the animated series, he gets bumped up to a B tier.
I agree.
Same.
I
Agreed.
absolutely agree. Because with Tales of the Jedi, really kind of like that's those 3 little episodes that we get with Dooku really kind of like shows why and how he is throughout the Clone Wars and the films, and what really pushed him away from the Jedi, because we never really got that. And then they finally is like, oh, he's willing to do what?
Yeah,
and, he killed another Jedi Master.
He almost kills a senator because, let's face it, the senator was corrupt. He then hates the Jedi Council because they overlook him to put Mace Windu on there, because Mace Windu followed the code instead of following common sense.
Right. Yep.
And then
Mace Windu played the system a little smarter than Dooku did. I think that Mace Windu still did what he wanted. He just did it in a way that didn't look as bad.
Yeah,
it's fair.
And I like to also put Dooku in B tier because he wasn't, in my opinion, necessarily evil. Granted, yes, his methods were evil, but he saw the flaws in the Republic, and to his credit, the Republic was flawed as hell and needed a rework. And he thought he could do that with Sidious, but Dooku was an idiot in that part because he was going to get screwed over either way.
Right. So
I think some of my favorite portions of like Dooku as a villain are the training sessions with Savage. I think those are really working his favor. Obviously, the duel with Yaddle is a big one. And then I think also just anytime we see him, like any interaction we get between him and Anakin across the Clone Wars really like establishes himself as this villain.
Yeah. So, all right, Thrawn.
I mean,
he's an S tier. Is it even a debate?
No.
Not
at all.
I
Not
will
for me.
comment one thing. I hate that they're trying to portray him as a villain in the Rebels. I understand from the Rebels' point of view, yes, he is a villain. But if you read the books, he's not a villain. He really isn't.
Okay, just because you're sympathetic doesn't mean you're not a villain.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true.
And like I think you have a point that like Thrawn comes from a world that isn't in like a high standing in the Galactic Empire.
Yeah. Well, it's not even in the Empire. It's the
Down
Ascendancy,
on-
which is so far disconnected from the rest of the galaxy.
Correct.
They call it lesser space.
Yep. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I would say we're on pretty good agreement there. Now, next we have Grievous.
Grievous.
I personally think if we, even with when we first see him in Revenge of the Sith, he was pretty brutal and terrifying. Ish.
I think okay, you have three things that I think we have to account for Grievous. We have to do his actual like first introduction, which was in the original Clone Wars cartoon.
That is true. I completely forgot about that. Yes.
And that episode is terrifying.
Yes.
Where like they introduce this droid with a lightsaber and he's picking off Jedi one by one to where I think only Kita Mundi and another one make it out alive.
I believe you're right.
About 3 of them make it out alive. Only Kian and Mundi is up and walking. Like 2 others are literally being carried out on stretchers.
And just like he takes down, we see him take down the Jedi Knights in the lair of Grievous, and we see him
That right there, that episode is absolutely terrifying in his own lair. When you get with Kit Fisto and his Padawan who became a knight and who was all egotistical because he became a knight. Yeah, that ooh.
But I think what solidifies Grievous probably in like a B tier for me in here with Dooku is the assault on Dathomir. I mean, Marin literally refers to him as like the like a droid nightmare.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so next we have the Grand Inquisitor. So I would say the Grand Inquisitor for me is a B tier.
Same.
He's not like,
At first he's scary, but as the series goes on, he becomes less of a threat.
Yeah, that's what I agree. And then, okay, so we kind of have to go through a little.
It's all Inquisitors next.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, So we have the second sister from Fallen Order. I
put her in B tier just for story alone.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Then we have
third sister.
Very compelling villain.
Yeah.
Third sister. I'm Reva. I just did not care.
I would say
she's F. She's F for me.
Really
F tier.
Ooh.
I mean, she wasn't that much of a threat throughout the series.
No, and she complained a lot.
and she just gets backhanded by Vader at the end of the series. Like, boom, I don't care about you.
Yep, and even Obi-Wan.
Well, we can't have Inquisitors being stronger than Vader.
That's true. That is very true. So we have fifth brother. I would say. I mean, so this
I would say C tier.
I would say C tier because his animation version does very well with his story there. Even and I mean, he doesn't really have much of a story through the Obi-Wan series, even though he does appear.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we now have the
seventh sister.
So I would say also C
tier. Yeah,
with her counterpart here.
First, it's scary, and then just literally downhill from there.
Yep. Then we have the the ninth brother.
Eighth brother.
Eighth brother.
He's F because he gets one shot.
Showed up one episode, gets killed off.
He tries to helicopter blade away and
gets
killed off.
Absolutely destroyed.
Okay, I've got a controversial one for this next one in the ninth sister. Originally, ninth sister would fall in C tier for me.
Okay.
But the opening duel in Jedi Survivor bumps her up
B tier with that too.
Yeah, when she arrives and massacres everyone, and then just the whole interaction between like Cal and her in that last fight, and when he calls her by her real name, And it just makes it good. It's
And
short,
then-
but it's a
And
good
then it
like
gives
connection.
you, it's like, hey, here's dual wield stance.
Mhm.
Boom. And I was like, okay, sweet. So this is probably the best intro for having the dual wield stance while fighting the character I fought in the last game. It's
only
fantastic.
a tough boss. Tough boss in the first Jedi game. A bit of a joke in the second, though.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't think she was real. I thought she was some kind of force vision.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's how easy she was.
In the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought that we killed her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was like...
So let's do like one or two
Crosshair.
more, and then
Yeah.
we'll go take a mid break. So we now have Crosshair. So I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched all of Bad Batch.
Okay.
So, and I know Austin hasn't either. So I don't know where to put him because I don't know where.
I'll tell you right now, I have him as F tier. He's not a bad guy. He's just misguided.
Okay.
Right. I think, but if we talk about story, at least, like, he is a compelling villain for the Bad Batch, even if he's misguided,
Yeah.
because we want him to make different choices. Just like we want Anakin to make different choices in Revenge of the Sith, but he doesn't. And then, but you could argue that youngling was asking for it by calling him Master.
Yeah. No, you have to also look, like, if you go and watch the Clone Wars, everyone calls him Master. Even though he
It's
doesn't have
true.
the rank of
It's
Master.
true.
So
It's true.
So I would put Crosshairs on like C for me because I personally don't know a lot of his story currently.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm up to date, so I won't spoil anything for you.
That's fair. So next we have Krennic. That's his name. Krennic.
Director Krennic.
Krennic. That's who his name. I just remembered saw
right.
his picture again. I'm going to say F because he doesn't really do, like, he just whines and gets force choked by Vader.
I have him at C. He's a bit of an ass, and he
Okay.
does kill the wife or a mother of Jyn Erso.
That's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
And he does openly use his slave labor to help build the Death Star.
Yes.
Also fair.
And-
He is what he is what, like, he is the bureaucrat that is only there because he was appointed there.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a quick mid break, and we will be back with more rankings.
See you soon, folks.
This summer, say I do
I am marrying a stranger.
like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock. With new experts,
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name's Paul Brunson.
more couples,
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
and more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough. You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight, now streaming. New episodes Thursdays, only on Peacock.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Bring a date, your squad, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
All right. Welcome to the middle of the show where we take time to thank our patrons like Kadojo. If you want to join us on Patreon, you can do so by going to patreon.com/holocronhistories. If you can't support us on Patreon, we totally get that. Great way to do that is to leave us a rating or a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And you can leave us 5 stars and some kind words, and we'll read it out on a future episode of the show. Ben, do we have one to read today?
No, not today. Oh, you know what?
No.
I forgot to check Spotify. I knew I forgot something before starting the show today. Let's see here. Just a few good clicks away. And we do not.
All right. So we've got that go and leave us some comments or reviews, and we can read them out in the future of the show. Come join us on Discord, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, or the Cups podcasting and more Discord, and come hang out with us there. Chat with us, talk about the shows, talk about Star Wars. We are approaching the launch and premiere of the Acolyte TV show. So
yes,
we have spoiler channels in both Discords that you can go and talk about things.
Just saying, we are literally, I think it's this week. Yeah, it is this week. This Saturday is May the 4th.
It is. I will be doing my normal celebration of watching A New Hope and maybe playing some Star Wars games.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Though, if you are, I believe Phantom Menace is coming into theaters on May 3rd.
I believe
for its
so.
25th anniversary. 25th anniversary. Phantom Menace. Check with your local theaters, see if it's showing, but I know it's showing at my theaters.
Probably showing somewhere near me, too. Probably. Who knows? I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, that's awesome.
That's all I have for the middle of the show.
I completely forgot. Oh, and Star Wars Celebration tickets will be going on sale here, I believe, on Friday, which May 3rd.
Where is it? Where is it?
In Europe this year. So
no, I'm not going.
Now,
Sorry.
If it was in the States, I would contemplate that. But unfortunately, it is in Europe next year.
I need it to come somewhere in the Southeast.
Right. I would be okay with that, or somewhere in the East, period.
I mean, Chicago, I lived in Chicago when it was in Chicago, but I didn't go because I just couldn't afford it. But
That's fair. But hey, maybe we'll be able to get, news passes because we do a podcast.
Maybe. Possibly.
Maybe.
Share, if you're listening, share with all your friends. The bigger we get, the bigger chance we have of that.
Right? Be awesome. Let us help fund us to go to Star Wars Celebration the next time here it's in the U.S. It'd be great.
Uh-huh.
But with that being said, let's get back to more villain rankings.
What if I told you you only have 12 hours to legally have sex?
To finding true love. Or just like a good guy.
From the director of Easy A and Anyone But You.
This whole thing is nuts.
There's nothing traditional about this night.
On August 7th, the clock starts on the summer's biggest rom-com.
I'm Owen.
Allie.
What about you and me?
Monica Barbaro, Callum Turner.
I've been told I'm a 7.
By who? Your mom?
No, she thinks I'm a 10.
One night only. Rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao. A gift from Italy to your home. San Pellegrino Ciao is a flavored sparkling water made with real fruit juice, finished with a pinch of Sicilian salt for a perfectly balanced taste. So which flavor will you choose? Peach, lime, blood orange, cherry, or maybe the all-new limoncello? Crafted in Italy with 0 grams of added sugar. San Pellegrino Ciao. Buy it now.
All right, we are back, and now we have Cad Bane. I mean, for me, it's a strong A or S tier.
He is a strong S tier for me. Honestly, I think he's the best bounty hunter villain we have.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
And so just for that he gets me an S tier, especially like when he comes back, especially in the episodes with Quinlan and Obi-Wan, and he comes back and he goes toe for toe with Obi-Wan with a lightsaber. That's so impressive.
Oh, absolutely. Or, the surprise reveal that we got at the end of Book of Boba Fett, seeing him in live action, I was like, wait, what?
Or how he hold the Senate hostage.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
And stole from the Jedi archives.
Oh, yeah.
He did a lot.
He did a lot of things. So next we have Jango Fett. obviously he's the Temple of the Clones. We see him attack of the clones, and that's essentially all
But
we
he
really
doesn't
get.
do a lot.
No, I would say he's a B tier.
B, yeah.
Because, I mean, he does fight off Obi-Wan for a little bit and, evade him. So, I mean, there's that. So now we have Moff Gideon. So, I would say
B tier.
B tier. Oh, okay. I was going to put him in A, personally, because just the fact...
We can put him in A. We only have Tarkin in A, so we can put him in A.
I have him in B. He does have a menacing presence, but he doesn't do that much.
I mean, he does kidnap Grogu.
Which he comes through, which he immediately loses a ship 2 episodes
Which
later.
he actually... Did he do that? No, he's only done it once. And then he made an entire clone army of himself.
I think he made 24 at most, and they weren't even functioning.
A battalion.
They weren't even
A battalion of himself.
This is my thing about Gideon and why I put him in B tier. Because let's talk about the S tiers. Because the S tiers are very much villains who are like, I do not need to change anything about myself. I am skilled enough. I am talented enough to do what I need to do exactly like I am. And Gideon is trying to give himself the Force because he's not good enough to be a villain without trying to make himself stronger.
Okay, that's fair. So B tier. Okay.
B tier.
So
Asajj Ventress.
So Asajj, I would put her in A.
Same.
Yeah. A or S tier for me. Just from one, we've got the sexual tension that happens between her and Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there a comic where she captures Obi-Wan and just has him in one of those mask gag masks or something like that? Yeah, it's weird.
I can't remember.
I don't know that one.
It was Star Wars Clone Wars comics from 2000 something.
Right, but she also holds her own. She holds her own with a lot of Jedi. The only Jedi that she encounters that she doesn't really fight is Yoda, which, I'll give her that.
Okay. So now we have Savage Opress. I would put him
F.
Ooh,
He's F. I mean, he kills 2 Jedi, 2 unknown Jedi, but that's all he does.
Okay, that's understandable.
And
that's fair.
Again, he does show his own skill because he wins the challenge,
right.
But he's only strong because of the Night Sister magic.
True.
And even that fails to give him the strength that he needs.
That's right.
Yeah.
So speaking of Night Sisters, we have the Night Mother.
She's A for me.
Really? A? Okay.
Because she does pose... Palpatine does view her as a threat. And for you to be a threat on Palpatine's radar, you had to do something. Or be something.
Right, that's true. And she also, can raise the dead.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Check the Discord real quick.
Oh, gosh.
Under lore discussion.
Where is Ben?
Which one?
Yours, Ben and Friends.
Oh, okay. I was like, which Discord? We're in multiple Discords.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Oh wow, that actually happened.
Yeah.
Holy
It's not
crap.
canon or anything, but
okay, I was about to say that does not look like a canon.
this
comic.
was 2000 something.
Holy crap. Wow. All right. Well, next we have Dagon.
C for me.
Yeah,
C.
I would agree because he's really cool. He had a really cool,
He's just overzealous.
He was, and he was also kind of a joke in a fight.
Kinda.
I don't know what.
But the bleed in the
I don't know what his goal was.
That's true. Yeah.
What was his goal?
His original goal was to have that hidden planet become a Jedi temple, but then the Nihil started up, and all the Jedi is like, okay, we're canceling every other project. We're going to be focusing on the Nihil, and he just wouldn't let the planet go.
Yeah, but
he became obsessed over it.
Yeah.
But why does he want it now? Like, there's no Jedi, and he blames like Cal for like the Jedi falling or whatever. But then he just falls to the dark side, and it's this race for Tanalorr. But like, what we never really learn what he's gonna do when he finds it.
No, we did not.
I guess my point of view is that he would try to raise a dark Jedi army or something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Possibly. I mean, honestly, the best thing that we got from him was the scene of him bleeding his lightsaber crystal in front of us. That was probably the most awesome thing he did in the game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we actually get to see it on like visual effects and everything besides in a comic. That's awesome. So next we have Bode. Again, I would put as like C.
See, he wanted to protect his daughter. I understand. He had to work with the Empire to do that.
And like the twist that we get in like in the game, saying like him being like with the Empire, that was a really good plot twist in my opinion. Because I did not expect.
If you're gonna put him in C tier, you have to be willing to say that he is worse than the Ninth Sister. He is worse than Grievous, and he is worse than Dooku.
Yes, I'm willing to say he's worse than all those people.
Yep.
All right.
So now we have what's his name? He's the drinker.
I can't remember. His name
Ravis.
Ravis.
I put Ravis in C tier too.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
He at first, he is a big bully. At first.
Yeah.
Cool guy. Cool story. The whole concept of like, you got to kill me now because I'm not going to join you and be your thing. Like, kill me.
Yeah.
Great concept. Great story. Terrible execution.
Yeah. And at the end, he was getting ready to leave
and
the Jedi guy. I can't remember his name.
Dagon.
Because he says, you know what? I've been looking for it for over 200 years. You're going off the rails now. I'm out.
Right. And then also, like, what I didn't like and what they could have done better was his species. We did an episode over his species where they can essentially live forever.
Yeah, theoretically.
And they can regenerate, and like they're probably the best species to fight any force wielder. And yet you kind of, depending on if you're on even normal difficulty, the fight's not hard, like at all. So
no,
like,
it's
that
if you
was
have played
kind of a joke of a fight too. And I was like, what's with these boss fights?
Right. And that's really what we think about, like, and that's where Jedi Survivor kind of falls, because even on like Padawan or whatever it is in Jedi Fallen Order, like Trilla is a hard fight, no matter what difficulty you're playing on.
Yes. So, Kylo Ren, F tier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasted potential.
It's just, I'm sorry, but he's just an emo boy who found out his grandfather was the big bad, but that doesn't affect him at all.
Nope.
That doesn't.
Not
His
at all.
eyes never turned yellow. He never properly bled his crystal.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to go much on Kylo. So, Boba Fett.
I put him at C.
Really?
Okay. This is my thing with Boba Fett. I say, if you're going to talk Boba Fett as a villain, you can really only count his kid appearances in the Clone Wars, if that, and the movies, because in Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, he is not functioning as a villain.
Yeah, and even in Legends books, he wasn't a villain. He even eventually became the leader of the Mandalorians in Legends.
He was very gray and very neutral. He was a very neutral character majority of the time.
He was a simple man making his way in the universe.
Right, exactly. And I think, and I know that he doesn't like die here, but like prior to Book of Boba Fett, like he got taken out because Han got surprised. Yeah, Han got surprised and said, "Boba Fett, where?" And boom, malfunctioned his jetpack.
Yeah. Jabba the Hutt.
S tier for me.
Ooh.
He ran a crime syndicate. He was part of a species that controlled a huge chunk of the galaxy that the Republic nor the Empire dared touch. He was gun smuggling, spy smuggling, slave running. I mean, he did the worst of the worst. He was in charge of it all, or at least part of it all.
You're not wrong. That's facts.
He was the ultimate crime lord.
I mean, that's in most huts in general too. Like if you talk about any of the major huts in the galaxy, they're going to be up there.
Let's talk about that he sacrificed one of his slave dancers to a Rancor because she wouldn't really let him sexually assault her.
I don't know if it was sexually assault her or it was something else. I can't remember.
It was ambiguous, but
yeah,
it was not warranted advances.
No,
wanted advances.
No. So next we have
S tier. He's a scumbag.
Oh, absolutely, boss. I'm sorry. I'm going to put him at F because
me too. He doesn't do anything.
Same.
He doesn't do anything.
We get him in like the Empire appearance, and then he gets some small appearances throughout the Clone Wars, and I think he's in Rebels. I think for like a cameo.
Maybe
like one episode.
I think he's in Clone Wars hunting younglings. Maybe
something like that.
Yeah, maybe briefly. He's in a Boba Fett episode because he's with Aura Singh and.
Oh, you're
Boba
right.
and
trying to kill Windu.
That's true.
So
now we have what's his
name?
Exiled Dark
Alan
Jedi.
Malicos. Alan Malico. C tier.
See, okay.
See,
he does manipulate Marin into working with him
and the
Brotherhood.
Yeah,
the Night Brothers.
And he's a jerk.
Yeah.
And he's in he's a harder fight than Ravis.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Next is
Vizsla.
Miro? I'm not sure if that's
with the ISB. I'm putting her in F because she's only in Andor and she doesn't do a whole lot of Andor.
Yeah,
I don't even know who she is.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, so F tier. Now we have is this
Pre-Vizsla? That's Pre-Vizsla.
I would B?
A tier.
A tier. Okay.
A or B for me.
Yeah, it's sort of B plus A minus.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does leave the Death Watch, terrorizes Mandalore, gets in a sword fight with Obi-Wan, gets in a sword fight with Maul and loses.
Again, okay, so if we're gonna give Maul S tier on the basis of his introduction with the double-bladed lightsaber, I feel like Pre-Vizsla at least deserves A tier for the Darksaber.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, I'll concede to that.
I'll give that.
Although I'm feeling like the Darksaber is useless at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
It gets destroyed in Mandalore season 3.
I was so mad about that.
It's okay, now what?
So mad about it.
What?
So now we have. I don't even know who
Han
this guy.
Solo villain. God, F. He's useless. Whoever that whole movie's F.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, the next three are F.
Yeah, we got
Phasma, Hux.
F. You wasted.
Yep.
General Hux, whiny teenage privileged kid.
And I don't even know who this third person.
He's an admiral.
Pride.
Admiral Pride. He is in Rise of Skywalker.
He shoots Hux.
He's the one who shoots Hux and is loyal to Palpatine.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, and Phasma was wasted potential. They could have done something so much cooler with Phasma, but they didn't.
Yeah, I listened to the audiobook for him, and that book was just so boring.
Yeah. And
I mean, I couldn't even finish it.
Who's next?
This is hang on. Gideon Hask. He was a villain in
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront.
Okay.
He's C.
I would say, I would agree with C.
He's a bit of a psychopath and a true loyalist to the Empire, as it were.
Was this the guy who's played by the actor from Arrow who plays Vance?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Or Flash, technically. Well, yeah, Arrow.
No, Arrow. It was Arrow first.
Yeah. Arrow.
Officer Lance from Arrow.
Yeah, he killed in the DLC. He kills his former teammate and baits the female protagonist,
Aiden,
yep.
And he just then dies.
Yep. Now we have Barris, which, I mean, is she really a villain? She's
she
for
did
one
set up
episode.
Ahsoka. She did set up Ahsoka.
True.
I'm gonna put her.
I would put her C.
C, yeah.
I would say C plus B minus.
Okay. We got Tales of the Jedi coming up.
Yeah.
C plus B minus.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And just because like she offers that, like, because we get two options like really in villains, and this villain actually isn't in here, but Pong Krell is not in here,
which is surprising.
He's S.
He's S because he's
S.
a
fuck that guy. Sorry, I know we try to not swear and use the F word, but fuck that guy.
If
but
anybody
I think
knows
Barris
who we're talking
offered,
about, he's a terrible, terrible person.
But Barris offers that kind of like morally gray thing of like the same thing Pong Krell was pushing up without like the clone racism, but her like, no, the Jedi have like become corrupt and evil and all of this stuff.
True.
I cannot wait to see Tales of the Empire and her and Vader.
Yes.
Yes. Like, I cannot wait.
Which is, I think, May 4th, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, May 4th.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's this week for Tales of the Empire. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
So, next we have...
Gar Saxon.
So...
He's...
Is that Gar Saxon or is that a different Saxon?
No, that's Gar Saxon.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Gar Saxon. I'm claiming him to be Gar Saxon.
C tier.
B minus, C plus.
Okay. C tier.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know who we have next.
Almec. He was the advisor to Satine.
Oh, that's right.
And then he just sort of backstabbed her and tried to help. I think he tried to help Night Watch or Death Watch take over after.
No,
like,
he had the
attack.
Corruption. He was like taking bribes and like all of that stuff. C tier for me.
C minus.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we have Snoke, which is F. Because
wasted potential.
Exactly, because we get Force Awakens, we get introduced to this Supreme Leader Snoke, and I was like, okay, we only see him in holocrons, and interesting, and like, what's he about? What's the story? And then we finally see him in the next film, and gets one-shotted within like the first 5 minutes of his scene.
Yeah. Of his big scene, I will turn you to the dark side, or I will kill you.
It was so bad.
It was such a dumb character.
Wasted potential. Completely.
And then the actor who played him, I can't remember his name, kept hyping up as, oh no, he's not done yet. He's gonna be a major player. No, he wasn't. He was useless.
Wasn't it Gollum who played Snoke?
Yes,
or am I making that up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
because if you look at behind the scenes stuff, it's really cool. And how they got the
Andy
lightsaber,
Serkis, that's his name.
Andy Serkis, yeah.
And
the way they used some sort of like practical effect to bring the lightsaber into his hand in that scene, which was really cool.
Yeah. But I was so hoping he was giving me like a failed clone of Valkyrian. Or something like some kind of proxy, because Valkyrian did that. He moved his body, moved the spirit between the Emperor's body in the Sith Empire, Vitiant, and his body in the internal empire of Valkyrian. He kept switching between those bodies.
Well, isn't that like how they learn? Like Bane's whole thing. I know he learns from Revan's holocron, but doesn't he find information from like Vitiate in the end? It's been so long since I've ran the Bane trilogy.
I can't remember.
But yeah, there's a lot of Old Republic villains that are not in here, and like just in general to whack up, like Malik runs up to at least A plus, if not S tier.
Starkiller, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. If you add in Legend,
not Starkiller. No, Malik. Darth Malik.
Oh, Revan's apprentice.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't count Revan as a
no. I wouldn't count
villain.
him as a villain because he was a short-lived villain, and even that he was under someone else's control, not his own free will.
But like even Arcan goes at least to A tier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Valkyrian, Vitiant, and Tenebrae, which all three of his name S tier. He's right up there with Palpatine.
Oh yeah,
He wants to kill the whole.
Granted, if there was a rank higher than S tier, if we had S tier, that's where he would be.
Yeah, he wanted to kill the whole galaxy.
He was literally well beyond Palpatine completely.
Okay, so here, Kodojo, since I think you've read these books, who wins in a galaxy-wide destruction contest? Vitiate and his other iterations, or Abeloth?
Oh, I haven't read any of the books about Abeloth, but I know she is scary as hell.
Oh my god, she is so terrifying.
I think I posted a picture of her.
Yeah. Read the Fate of the Jedi books. She is a terrifying villain.
Oh,
though you don't really meet her until the second book.
It's the weird
eldritch horror-looking woman.
Yeah, it's that like Cthulhu-looking.
Yeah, someone was on Cthulhu
thing.
kick when they made her.
Yes.
I mean, it's so hard to tell. I mean, with Aboleth, they literally made artificial black holes, aka the Maw, just to contain her.
Oh, that's right. She's part of the.
She's part of the Celestials.
That's right. Okay. She's not canon, but
no.
So this is my question. But this kind of comes and begs there. Who was I thinking of? I was thinking of. Oh, let's talk about the Sun. Is the Sun a compelling villain? Like, if you had seen the Sun in later Star Wars, would he have been would you put him as S tier? Because the Mortis arcs are actually not well liked as Clone Wars episodes.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he it seems like he was literally forced to be born to be a Darksider. And then there's that deleted scene where he's consulting, I think, Revan and Bane.
Yep.
How do I become dark? How to become evil? It almost gives me Kylo Ren vibes almost when I see that scene that he's struggling to be a Darksider.
That's why George Lucas cut the scene. It's because he said it didn't make any sense.
It wouldn't make sense because the Sun essentially is the embodiment of the dark side. I mean, the daughter was the embodiment of the light, the father being the embodiment of balance. With the Son conversing with two dead Sith Lords wouldn't make sense because he's supposed to be the embodiment of the dark side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would have been really, really cool because Dave Filoni really wanted to have Bane and Revan, specifically Revan, show up because that would have been awesome. But right, it would have been fully canonized right then and there in Clone Wars. But when he showed it to George, he's like, "That's cool," but also does it really make sense? Yeah, exactly. So the Revan or Bane would consult the Sun because he would be the embodiment of the dark side or the dark side itself.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wouldn't even consider the Sun even as a villain personally because that's his role in the galaxy is the embodiment of the dark side.
Yeah. And if in SWTOR, one of the romance options, Lana Blanco, she is a Sith, a bad guy, but she's a pretty good person. Her philosophy is power will come to me when it does. Even Darth Mar.
Darth Mar. Yeah. Who you get through the expansions and, then dies.
He's a Sith. He's a Sith, but he's like, you know what? Fighting with the Republic has done nothing but caused us trouble.
Right.
We should give peace a try, guys. Coexistence. I mean, he even teams up with Satil Shan after he dies and joins her in her exile, and they get along great.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Let's talk about the real S tier villain of Star Wars, And that's the Zerka Corporation.
Yes. Oh my god, I hate Zerka with a burning
the original
passion.
enslavers.
Oh,
okay. Then
nobody
what about...
knows Zerka. Did we do an episode on Zerka yet?
Yeah.
I don't think we've done Zerka.
Did we? Did we not?
Yeah, I think you did.
I think we
Maybe
did.
you didn't. I
We
can't
did.
remember.
We talked about him with
remember.
Kashyyyk, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Then then here's another one. What about what were they called? Yulong Vong.
Oh,
the Yuzhong Vong?
Yes.
They would be S tier.
I want to say double
because-
S tier. Double S
yeah,
tier.
SS tier. Yeah, they would be up there with the Emperor because how they're force resistant. Period. And they
There goes the
literally
Jedi.
and the Sith. Period. And
Yeah.
all the weapons and everything is organic based. On top
And every
of that,
planet they come across, they terraform.
right? And yeah, those. If you don't know the Yuzhong comics, definitely read them. They were after Luke's. They're during Luke's time, if I recall.
Yeah, they are.
Because this is also the comic line where Chewie dies. Like, and Chewie goes out like a boss.
I would like to point out they have to.
He goes on full on Wookiee berserker and rips Yuzhong Vong to shreds while him taking damage.
I think they have to crash the moon to the planet to eventually kill him.
Pretty much. But they have to do some crazy things just to take him out because he just won't go down. So yeah, I would say they're up there because it forced the Jedi and the Sith during the time to, or the new Sith Order and the Jedi Order and the Republic and the Sith Empire or whatever was going on, join forces to do a joint galactic resistance against them because they were that much of a threat. It's very similar to if you go and play SWTOR during the Knights of the Fallen Throne and Knights of the Fallen Empire. In those expansion, the Sith Empire, and the Republic join forces as the Galactic Alliance to fight said the Zakul Empire because they were that much of a threat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good villains in Star Wars. All the ones we went over were all from canon, obviously, and then here, the last part we went over some Legends ones that weren't in the list originally. So, but a lot of good.
All right,
villains.
well, I think we're out of time.
We are.
Yes, and so Kodoja, thank you for being here. If you want to tell people where they can find you or plug anything you got going on.
They can find me on the Discord under the Ben and Friends and Teacup and Robots Radio as Kodojo. I refuse to join the social disease as known as Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I refuse to join them.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have to for work.
Yeah, I do that as well for these shows.
But yes, thank you for being here. Thank you all for listening to Holocron Histories podcast. We'll see you next time.
And may the Force be with you. Thank you for listening to Holocron Histories, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, and even at the Cups Podcast and More Discord. You can find us on Twitter at SWHoloHistories, and even email us at holocronhistories@gmail.com.